She's been working hard on PNA and
Yeah.
has looked a little bit at
Haydn? Okay, good. So let's just get, let's spot check your etudes. And then we'll do a big thing with piano because I know you want to play that very soon. And so do you have anything in your blue book? Okay, and there we go. So we're doing this one, right? Okay. So I think it would be better to start the frog. Good. Now I want you to make this a scale song. So we're going to start right at the frog and how about if we use the whole bow? Oh look, we're Christmas together.
Oh, yes.
Good. That's right. So as you go to the tip, can you feel the sound all the way through? And long, good. And feel, good, good. That's right. And even here, feel that you can play that gorgeous note on the E string. Good. And all the way to the frog. And feel the frog. And look at your bow so you get all the way. Good. And singing. Good. You know, it's really good. Your shifts are great. The sound is beautiful. I just wish you get to the frog. So I want to try something. If we just do the last one and just really, how little bow can you use? Frog. That's too much bow. Good. Good. Frog. And feel you can move across. Okay. That's not hard. Okay, let's do one other way. Off. 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 Off, but little bow. Off. do it, enough so it just becomes a good habit. Okay, and then did we go to the next one?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're gonna skip the next couple here. And this one is, okay, so we're gonna do first 4 slurs and then as 8 slurs. And oops, oh good. so, and we're just going to let it sing and be very beautiful, okay? If you need to do stop blows, you can, but
Okay.
I think slurs are good. Do you want one more? Oh, we did this one.
Did we?
Well, we were gonna do it. Okay, why don't you add this one too? Okay, don't forget, it's not hard. Okay, starting up with the staccato. And okay, and we have the first few lines. Okay, can we do 2 measures per bow? Oh, and that's a B flat. Good. So basically, this is a few lines with lots of what interval? Augmented seconds, yeah. So, it's not this comfortable, but we have to really just be aware of that. So this is up bow, up bow. Good. Oh, bless you. So let's do extend. So let's just do 1 measure per bow. Good. And good. And did you do the next one?
Yeah.
Okay, go slowly. So again, they're all filled with all these extensions, so the hand feels really soft. Good. That was good. And let's do 1 measure per bow again and see how beautiful we can pull the sound. Good. Good. Okay. Well, review these and then go on. Do you want to do 3 more lines?
Yeah.
Because the last one is very long. Okay, go as far as you can.
Okay.
Okay, it's up to you. Okay, so we did your scale really in your blue book. So let's start with this. Okay. Well, let's start at the beginning. So here, obviously, the line goes up, and here it comes down. So we're gonna just take a look at how we use our bow. If we use left bow, and then as we go up, we can use more bow, less bow. So we are able to shape our line. Ba, ba. Now more bow, more. Okay, so you're controlling the use of your bow. So just look at your bow. Then each up bow gets closer to the frog. And then a little more bow. Ba, ba, ba. Okay, that was better. Now we want a little. The sound is that we move the bow faster at the beginning of every note, but we don't stop the bow up. Keep the bow moving and up, down, up, ba, 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 ba. Good, that was good. Now the piano, we keep the same idea. See, I still have to give a little. Ba, ba, energy, yeah, ba, ba, ba. Good. Still, let's exaggerate, move the bow, move the bow. Move, don't stop it. And ba, ba. Ba, ba. Then this is the softest. Good. And still we won't stop the bow. And yeah, and down. Good, good. And we're going to use this here as kind of a resting place because we do need to, everybody needs to rest, right? So, and rest, and then we can go on. And rest. Let's play this guy a little longer, and then we'll go on. Good. Good. Now, what works really nicely here is we're going to show the minor second. So you see how I can do that? I'm going to, good, do that again. Oh, that's good. You see, that's an emotional minor second. Good. Ba, keep the energy. Good. Now, this is what I like to do with the groove. Is we come way down, and then this time we don't do that. Okay, so how about let's go once more from finish. Ba, ba, and energy. Ba, good. And then but keep the energy. Now big crescendo. And good. Now, what's the going to be the special interval in this measure here? Yeah. And what interval is that? A fifth. So we want to show that fifth. Ba. So I really want to hear the shift on the down bow. Good, good. And you can really, so let's do the opposite. Let's see how much time you can take. Good again. Good again. Good. And we're going to vibrate. So I shift on the down bow and the up bow. I'm on the E. Good. And fall. And good. And down, down, down. Good. Good. And then after all of that, you really can take down, down, down. Down, down. Keep it. Down, down. Okay. Now, this is my favorite note. I have to ask your dad. Were you here in the days when Lifshie, does that name ring a bell? He was the oboe professor here.
No, Baskin was here when I came.
Okay, I want to show you something. Let's see. See if I can find this here.
I had some oboe friends who studied with him on.
Oh, so yeah, so that name rings a bell.
It does, yes.
Okay. Let me see. Okay. I vaguely remember him. You know, I think he was over with the Philly Orchestra or Cleveland. I can't find it. Let me just look here. Okay, I'll find it, but I'll paraphrase. What that I think is so apropos for what we're doing is that one of his students wrote an email. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, I'll find it later. Okay, sorry. I'm going to take. And I think I put it on red paper so I could find it. Apparently he was also an artist, you know, that he painted. And so one of his students wrote a description of one of his lessons. And the whole lesson revolved around one note. And the infinite number of colors that one could get within one note. And that's a very short description of the lesson. But I always think of that when we have our one note here, that we go from so if you choose a color, what color would you like to choose?
Blue.
Okay, so what kind of blue do you want to begin with?
Navy blue.
Okay, like a very dark blue? Okay, so if you start with navy blue, then in order to get here, which we would probably call a light blue, a baby blue, what kind of blues, describe the blues you have to go through to get there?
Sky blue. Blue, just like
Okay, blue, okay,
this kind of.
okay, yeah.
Words.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's hard to describe it, but do you have colored pencils at home?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, maybe start with your navy dark blue and see how many colors you can find to get to the baby blue.
Mm.
Does that make sense?
Mm.
So it's not just like navy blue, baby blue, but we have to get there. So and then the question is, how do we do that?
Mm.
What are the tools at our disposal?
By using less arm weight.
Yeah, pressure, speed, and vibrato, right? So if I start with the more intense, and then right here, almost no vibrato. Good. So at home you'll do that a gazillion times until you find the colors that you've gone from navy blue to baby blue. Okay? Okay, so how about let's start here. And down, up, and whole bow, whole, pop, good, and long, up, good. Okay, now here we're going to make our transition, and I'll sing, and I'm going to take a little more time here. So let's time, ba ba, long, and then we good. But then here we really want to sing. So and we're going to be a little more in the string. Up, ba-da-dee-da. Good. So, we can be maybe darker green to lighter green. And dark green, good. Up. And good. Now here we can also crescendo. We can crescendo to here. And E, sing, good. Up. And good. Now, just for me, and we can change this, but these two measures, they're kind of the core of this section here. So if we they're going to be soft but even. And then frog, and then I can make my big crescendo. So how about you want to go from here? Really in the string. And take your time to frog. Good. And these definitely are frog notes. Frog, ya-da-dee-ya, and let's play 4. I think it's going to sound better. Good. Up and crescendo. Ba-da-ba. Good. That's it. So here and natural. So this we can really explode again. And off, down, a little bit more bow. Two, good, but you have to draw the bow slowly and more sound, more sound. Up, 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 up. Fire, down, off. You can be more dramatic. Off. Above, off, down. Okay, so this middle, this here, this section are all bells ringing, right? And this section is, you have to bring some excitement to the, let's say, did I tell you how I visualize this opening here?
Maybe.
Okay, I'll just, you tell me if I told you this already. Well, many years ago, in the summers, I would go for a couple weeks to a colonial town in Mexico called San Miguel de Allende. And the music part of this town was a former convent for nuns, and attached was this big old colonial stone church with the tower with the bells, with the clock bells at the, I don't know if they were clocks. No, they weren't clocks, but they were bells that they would ring at the different hours. So every day the nuns would come out with their big mallets and they would just beat these bells. I think maybe they got rid of their frustrations by just, and they would ring through the whole town, because the whole town was made up of these cobblestone streets with stone buildings. So of course the stones would reverberate throughout. So, that's how I hear this. But then, then they would have to come off the tower and they could just be very expressive in the town square here. So this section here is all kinds of different things happening, but you have to create that activity. Okay? Okay, so I'll let you think about that. And then here, now we're going back to the bells, but these are going to be the little bells at first. So, up now, 2, 3, and then we retake. And this will be piano here. So how about just from here? And now I want you to hear, how can you hang on? How long can you hang on? Good. Up, 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 up. Yeah, off, down, 2, 3. Okay, so then I can see the question is, how do you do that, right? Okay, so we're here. I kind of, can you just do this? Good. So I'm here now. I float the bow and I shift. So let's do it together. Then I float. Good. Again. Good. So, yeah, that's good. So it's an expressive thing these are the same notes, but the difference is this is the end. So we want to exaggerate. Down, down. And down, and down, down, down. That's it. So this one, we want to hold on forever. So we drop, we move the bow, and then it's rather slow. And slow. Good. Okay, got it? Okay. So you're just wanting always to create drama. Aware that the emphasis comes on the first note of the slur because this is pseudo-baroque music. So if we do and stop, see, then I give a little articulation. Good. So that's it. Okay, we just do a little collate. Good. Ooh, excellent. Excellent. You hear how nice that sounds? Then we stop, and I work on the first 16. Good. Up, up, good. Okay. So that's really important. Just you want to do it enough times. So it, because that gives you the character. Body, pop, 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 up, up. Okay, very good. And then you're going to be wearing the bow here.
The balance.
Yeah, well, yeah, or the middle. You know, just where you can use your forearm. Good. Right, okay, very good. Now, again, we're shaping the line, right? So I'm going to make a crescendo and then last. And then I can bring out the B. And crescendo. And now B. Good. That was exactly wonderful. Now, here, if I'm here, not such a good place to be. So I have to gain dash. 1, 2, 3, 2, 5, down. Good. And then here we move the bow to the tip again. Tip. Up. Good. And we finish. Good. Breathe. Da 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 da. 2, 3. And good. I would give a little oomph there. Ba-da-dee-da-dee-da. Good. Okay, well, that's a good tempo here, and so these eventually will be that tempo, right? Okay, so let's go. We're gonna go very legato. And good. Now, as we do these, we're gonna shift. So we'll just do that left and good. Now stop. Good. Then we come over just with the elbow. Just let your elbow and then down. So we just go. Good. Now stop. Good. Very legato. Stop. Fine. Good. Change the elbow. Good. Okay, so this is really the hardest place so far, right? Okay, so we're going to do this. And stop. So. Good, and again. Good, next one. Good, and then this is our big stop here. Okay, so then we'll do this. Stop. Good. We want to really make sure the bow's on the G string. Good. Good, and let's do that. That's good again. And shine. Okay, so you'll do that many times, right? And then we do the next one. Good, stop. Now we go from here to here. Fine. Now shift. Good. Okay, good. Now we'll add this one. Good. Stay in the balance just fine. Okay, so then we'll do this one. Again. Good. That's right. You want to don't hesitate. Fine. Good. Next. Good. And don't hesitate. Good. Okay, that's a good way to practice. Okay, but just get it memorized. So that you don't have to do the brain doesn't have to do looking and fingers. It's just going to be fingers. Then another good chord are rhythms. Okay, and then I would do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I would do the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc.
Yep.
Okay, so that just takes woodshedding. Next. And down, up.
Do you want to
Okay, no, it's not slurred, but watch what. I think the slurs were there just for the rhythms. And up. Don't try to do the whole thing because and you don't have to do the whole thing every day, but we'll just take this section, and if we do so I'm going then 4, 1, and then I move position. Good. And one more B. That's right. So that's the pattern. Does that make sense? So do and one more. That's right. Okay? So let's go on and so the pattern 1, 1, 1. First finger down. Our first finger is going to be the guiding finger. Watch. Just go slowly. Good. Good. G major, right? And now we're in what key? Good for you. Good. Good. Now the first time it's moved to the 2. But, and up. And yeah, papa, and good. So we can set it up. So I can make a little diminuendo. Up. Good, good. Okay, so that's this one section done. So you isolate that, then we go to the next one. E, up, up. Good. Now, the thing here, and then we have, and, right? So that's our melody. Up, up, up. Down. Up, up. Down. Up, up. Good. Now here we're going to stay up. And 2, 2, 1, down, up, up. And good. Down. Wait, I made a mistake here. Good. Now, just for a change, this one I like to a big diminuendo. Okay, so does that make sense? So you do this G major section, B minor section, and then the transition here.
Yep.
Okay? So the key to this piece is how you practice it.
Yeah.
Really, how you practice it, and that's key.
One bite at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we got this. So can we go just from here? Good. Okay, so now watch. We're gonna play up, up. So the first up starts from the string, and we drop it. Good. Now the bow's not gonna do well at the tip. Watch where I am. Good. So slowly best, we'll get it off next time. The best way is this very legato. Okay? Okay, so then we have here, down. And then a little softer. And yeah, pa, pa. Good. So again, you see, the notes are just the beginning of how you are musical, right? I mean, obviously we have to play the notes, but they're not always like. So here. I can take a little time. We want to be creative. Ba-da, ba-ya. And yeah, good. And fra. So this one is less. Stay in the balance point. Ya, pa, and down.
I didn't do this part that much.
Okay,
She
okay.
did it though. She worked on it.
Okay, yeah, let's go through it to make sure you got it. And then I'll show you all the different ways, which I probably did already. But let's just go. You know, it's kind of a genius section that Kreutzer figured out, because there are all these intervals are what? What are all these intervals? Right. And 6 are either what or what?
Major, minor.
Yeah, so your job is to know which are major, which are minor. Let's just go through it once just so I'm sure you have all the right notes, but slowly. Minor. 3. Shift. 2. Now shift. Good. Now, okay, now here. Now here, we're going to leave our 3 down. Watch, because I have to know where I'm going. I leave it down. I leave it down. Otherwise, I'm kind of swimming without any stars. Good. 3. Good. B. 1. You keep 3 down. Shift. Good. Good. 3. And shift. Good. 3 and good. Good, almost. 1 and D. 2. Good. That's good. So I call that a section. And then the next section is a sequence. Starting on A sharp. So we go up chromatically, right? So just so you know, but let's go slowly. A, 3, 1, F and A sharp. 3, 1, A sharp. Good. Good. And then F natural. So we have our major Good. So. Good. C sharp, sharp, C sharp. Good. G, good. G, E, F, and A sharp. Good, you got it. Okay, now it's really important, and your dad can help you. We first do with double stops. So you identify your sixes. Major, minor, minor, major, 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 etc. Then you do all your rhythms. All the rhythms that we made for you. Where are they? Did we print them out? Okay, yeah. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, and if you do that, you'll have it. But it's a project. It's like hours every day. Okay? And then let's just go and fingers before the bow. Did you look at this section?
Not yet.
Okay, let's go through it together. So up, bow, and now. When you do these chords, you want to be over the fingerboard and good, and shoulders down and closer to the frog. Good, and fingers before the bow, fingers down, and now watch, this is down, and up, down, 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 good, and down. Good. So you can start without the E string, just so you have all the notes, okay? And then now here you start without the D. So you have these. Then make sure you play open. Then we can play subito piano. Triumphant end.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay? So, every day, get the first page memorized right away in the next few days. And then I would start with this section here, and then add 7,
Okay.
6 and 7, and then 5, and then work backwards. Okay?
Yeah.
But just woodshed, just sit in your room until you hear that it's better.
Okay.
I'm sure your dad's going to help you.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so just focus on this, okay?
Okay.
And your etudes, and how about the group piece, the Dvorak, and almost 133?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been working on those.
Yeah, and Hoda. Okay, that should be plenty. Good. Really good. Okay. Are you staying here for Christmas? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, and do the relatives come to your house, or do you go to their house?
We will have our own Christmas at our house in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll go over to Dawn's parents' house
And who
for
makes?
dinner.
Yeah.